Well, hey, Gundam Maniacs, welcome to another episode of Gundam Explained. In this episode, I'm gonna show you what a true Gundam Maniac is, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but for my birthday recently, I decided to splurge on a Rog Ally. It's a portable a gaming PC, which is pretty awesome. It's not like a Switch or not like a Steam Deck where it's just Valve and the Linux-based Proton OS or something. No, this is like fully fledged Windows. But what's cool about it is that on the go, I could play not only GBO2 on Steam, but GBO2 on PlayStation and do all my dailies in the palm of my hand. It's actually pretty awesome. So let's jump in. Hey, but before we get started, if you haven't, please subscribe. If you think this is a cool video, give it a like. Check the links in the description for ways you can support the channel. And check out our Discord, we have a lot of fun there. And also, I might throw some links in there if you have any questions about the Rog Ally or anything, or ROG Ally, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, just you can ask on Discord, but let's get started. All right, so for a quick look at ROG Ally, Rog Ally, or Roger for short, or long. Here's what it looks like. It looks like a Switch, looks like a Steam Deck. You know, again, the difference is since it's like fully Windows, you can do whatever Windows can do. Windows can play Epic games from the Epic launcher, Ubisoft Connect, download ROMs and emulators, PS Remote Play, although the PS Remote Play requires a DualSense 5, right? So there's got to be a way around that, right? And there is. Okay, so real quick, if I was just going to kind of show you playing GBO2, you've got this launcher with a whole bunch of different games on here, and it actually grabs Steam and the games that it comes with and, you know, adds them as the launcher on this thing called the Armory Crate. I don't know how loud I want to make this, but here we go. We're on Steam right now. Okay, yes, I did delete the loading because of how long it was taking. Nothing to do with the Rog Ally, it's just GBO2. All right, so here we go. It's awesome that you can see the main start area of GBO2 on here. And I gotta say, it runs awesome. I don't think I made any graphical changes to the video settings or anything like that. I think it was just all, what the Rog Ally tends to do is find the optimal settings for each game, which is pretty good actually. Oh, look at that. We've got a free roll I could do for this video. Let's see if it's exciting for anyone. All right, let's see what this is. Come on. Let's do something good here. Come on. Oh, yeah, act Zaku Commander type. Okay, that's cool. Haven't had that one. All right, and let me jump in here. All right, heading into free practice real quick. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So, you know, it might be hard to make it out, you know, as I'm recording off a screen, but the frame rate is magnificent. It's, you know, this screen does 120, so I can't tell you. Actually, there is something I can use to look at the frame rate. So I turned on the little frame rate thing up there, and it looks like it's 40 is the frame rate. One thing it's taken me a little bit to get used to is the analog sticks. They have a large range of motion, so while it might feel like it's a sensitivity issue, it's actually more of just how long it takes to move around and how loose it is to a degree, but I've noticed it's great for like first-person shooters that you would typically use a mouse and keyboard on, but it doesn't take too long to kind of get used to it. This type of game doesn't require that sort of twitch aiming, so the controls don't really matter too much on this. Okay, I quit the game, brings me back to the menu, and so let's say I want to do my dailies on PlayStation now. Well, instead of using the PS Remote Play app, what you want to do here is use an app called Chiaki. And you can just search Chiaki and download it. All right, and then this is what comes up. It seems pretty simple. You do have this plus button up at the top that you'd actually use to add your PlayStation. If you go on the Chiaki website, there's instructions for it because you have to get a certain ID number from the PlayStation that you then put in this. Anyway, hold down the button first, send wake up packet. Wake up packet sent. I can hear the PS5 turning on right now. Once that's done, double tap to open it up, and then double tap again to bring it to full screen. And here you have it. I'm actually controlling the PlayStation right now. So yeah, game start. And with the screen of the Rog Ally, the game just looks good. I think when it comes to cloud streaming, this is one aspect where having a handheld device really works. Because I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not seeing the normal type of buffering type of artifacting I would normally see with cloud streaming and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. Again, it looks just like I'm looking at the PC version on Steam. Okay, there's, for a second, I could see some like buffering stuff go on, but just like we saw me do a second ago, let's see, I go to this dude, get my stuff here. Again, how awesome is it that I am just streaming from my PS5? It makes getting that PS Portal potentially obsolete. Big difference between PlayStation and PC is just scrolling through the mobile suits. There is just no hiccup. Okay, we'll head into free practice again. GBO2. And I wonder if this has some sort of real-time monitoring going on. So it's saying 60 FPS, which is pretty amazing. I mean, the 40 looked good. I heard 40's a new sweet spot, but, oops. Okay, so that was me. I accidentally, there's these two back buttons, and I have one of them set as the PlayStation button. Might have to do something else with that, but for now, because I can accidentally hit it, but it works for now. Oh yeah, okay, so let's kill that guy. It is crazy, but it just seems like the PlayStation version of GBO2 looks better than the Steam version. And I gotta hand it to the streaming technology, because that's what's going on here. We're seeing cloud streaming occurring right now to play this, and it looks great. All right, and when I'm done, with the PlayStation, again, I can press that button to open up. And I mean, I can do a bunch of, you know what? Here's something to try. G-Generation Genesis doesn't work with remote play. I wonder if it would work on the Rog Ally. I didn't even think about that. All right, so it seems it doesn't work. And that has something to do with the streaming. When it comes to G-Generation Genesis, it comes to Code Fairy. There's some streaming issue, Code Fairy with like the cinematics. So that is pretty disappointing, but I don't even see how the PlayStation Portal is gonna fix it unless they retroactively patch these games that had these blocks. Because right now I can see on my monitor G-Generation Genesis is working. But if I press the PlayStation button, wow, it doesn't even give me the option. So let's say if I go back to a different game. Okay, yeah, if I go back to another game that allows the screen sharing, the cloud streaming, it works. So in that case, yeah, when I'm done, go down here, enter rest mode, and there you have it. If you were going to, you can go to settings, configure the controls, and then actually for each app or each game, you can actually configure what you want the buttons to do. So here's with the back buttons, it's normally the Xbox button. And that helps, especially if an Xbox game, but I have it programmed, and I guess it's done by app for Chiaki to use it for the PlayStation button. Let's try out something else too, because I've got a bunch of emulators on here, and let's say I wanted to play like an old school. Well, actually, it says it's still running, so I mean, not that it matters too much, but I like how it's letting you know, hey, that's running. On your PC, you can have multiple apps running anyway. But like, if I wanted to open up Emulation Station using RetroBat, something I learned from this. Okay, so here's what I have to like go through some of the games I have. Okay, let's say I wanted to find any Gundam games I might have on here. All right, so we've got G Gundam on SNES, Mobile Suit Gundam Seed. I guess it's Battle Assault. I don't know what that's on. That might be like Game Boy Advance or something. It got some old school stuff in here too. Z Gundam on the SNES. Let's jump into this SD Gundam Winner's History. Oh, this is a Game Gear game. That's pretty cool because I've set up the Game Gear with it's hard to see the scan lines, although I don't know if they're actually correct. And I can't say I've even played this. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, or even if I'm going to spend much time on this. It looks like it's an old school strategy game. I have no idea what's going on. This is embarrassing for everybody. Let's see what this Gundam Wing Endless Duel is. Okay, I also have the scan lines on it. Okay, this looks pretty cool. This is what I expect from SNES. You can even, I don't know if you can, but it's playing that theme music. Ah, this looks pretty fun. And I'd never played this before, so I don't know what to, oh, hold on. Control mode, gamepad. Okay, there we go. So there was something else where sometimes you have to switch the controls, which I did just quickly then to reflect like the type of game you're playing. It's like auto, desktop, or gamepad. And I don't know this game. I've never played it before, but it looks like it has Street Fighter controls to it. Actually, the graphics are good. It looks like a lot of fun, so maybe this is something I do a long play of or revisit later, but there we go. That was pretty neat. Okay, with that emulator down and out of the way, let's check out another one. RPC S3. All right, just loads the interface. Play that. Double tap to full screen. All right, and here is Gundam Unicorn, made by From Software. It's kind of like a Armored Core thing going on. But how cool is that? All right, and if I am to turn on the real-time monitoring, let's see, it looks like it's getting, yeah, 60 FPS, which is pretty cool. I mean, it might change as more intense battles occur, but look at that. The From Software Gundam Unicorn on PS3, right in the palm of my hands. I mean, I love it. I can't believe it. All right, so that's about it. Showing off the Rog Ally. If you're into Gundam, like I am, or most people watching this channel, you can make this like a portable Gundam video game encyclopedia. Have access to modern stuff, old stuff, imports. It's just awesome. The device itself is actually awesome anyway, but yeah, just being able to pick up and play Gundam games more often wherever I'm at, I mean, that's even cooler, right? Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. We'll talk later.